A nice change of pace on this Tuesday here in central and eastern Kentucky because we haven't seen anything in the way of rainfall. If you're lucky enough to be north and east of Lexington, caught a bit of a break from the humidity. The rest of the area is still dealing with the muggy conditions, and it is going to feel like late July into the midweek as the heat builds in. Will still be dry, but the other thing to be concerned with, those heat index values, they're going to creep toward the century mark now. All the advisories are west of I-65, so we're not heading into territory that we haven't dealt with already this summer, but nevertheless, you'll need to take it slow here over the next couple of days during the hottest part of the afternoon. No big surprise, scattered storm chances, of course, back in play just in time for the weekend. Visible satellite, Lexington down the Mountain Parkway. Notice where it's darker on the visible satellite, that means we don't have any cloudiness, and that's drier air that has worked in on the heels of an east to northeast wind. South and west of Lexington, still some scattered cloudiness, but the key is dry conditions out to the west. Few little pop-ups with the heating of the day. Checking out Mount Sterling in front of the Montgomery County Courthouse. We're at 86, so it has managed to warm up fairly nicely across the area. Jackson County near McKee at the Mesonet site there. We're at 84, so most spots got a few low 80s out to the northeast, but we're in the mid 80s, 90 from Richmond down to Mount Vernon, Somerset as well. Interesting on the dew point temperature map here. Yeah, it's muggy everywhere except, again, Lexington, out I-64, low 60 dew points this time of the year. That's drier air. Pulling out regionally, you can see everything a little bit better. Note the heat out to the west and the big time humidity. Now, a lot of that's going to stay put, even though some of it will drift eastward. Look at the gradient, though. Look how dry the area is. Low 50 dew points, eastern part of the Ohio Valley. So no issues with heat index values until you get west of I-65. 106, that's the feel like there in Paducah, also up to Springfield, Illinois. So a lot of dangerous heat remaining just to our west. We're catching enough high pressure with that easterly wind for now, but eventually the humidity will win out. I think this evening should be fairly nice. As the sun goes down, that'll take the edge off the warmth. Again, not overly muggy northeast to Lexington, but the remainder of the area. Starting things out tomorrow morning into the mid 60s, and then a hot day tomorrow. Most spots into the low 90s. Wouldn't be surprised down along the Kentucky-Virginia border there, running from Pike County down through Letcher, Harlan, and Bell counties. Maybe a little isolated cell. Otherwise, high and dry. Still humid, but it's not going to be as muggy as it will be by the upcoming weekend because we are going to quickly shift back into the pattern that we have seen much of the month of July. So just an isolated storm. Again, low 90s, heat index values jumping up as we head toward the late week, and another front that's going to set up shop for the upcoming weekend, which means we'll have daily storm chances. And as has been the case of late and was last weekend, don't cancel any outdoor plans. Just take the rain gear along, be on the safe side. Won't be an all-day rain, dodging a few showers and storms from time to time. Of course, getting underneath one of those, we could have some locally heavier downpours, and the above average temperatures, those are going to stay pretty consistent heading into early next week. Mostly clear. Actually a pleasant night, mid 60s in the morning, beginning to heat it up tomorrow, mostly sunny 92 in the extended forecast here. Again, we do bring those storm chances back. Watch out for those heat index values around 100 for the end of the week. And then as we dry it out, heading into the final days of July, early next week, yeah, this month has gone by very quickly. We'll back those rain chances down and could potentially increase temperatures as well, with highs possibly into the mid 90s.